joining me from another video. If you're joining me for the first time, hello! Well, I have 6 dolls here that I've been dying to open. Now, I was going to open them last week, but in New Zealand, it's raining, it's pouring, and you can see, you probably can't see actually behind me, but it has not had a sunny day for 2 weeks now, so I've given up because I am tired of these beauties being in their bags and I am dying to open them. Now, these are the Precious Moments Disney exclusive dolls that you can get from Epcot. I found out about these randomly through another lady's video where she wasn't even going for the dolls. She was doing a shopping video on the general store there, and I saw these in the background. I was like, what is this? What is this? And why don't I have these in my life? Now, Precious Moments for me is something which I have porcelain figures from. I did not realize, I knew they brought out some little dolls, but not in this size and not of this cuteness. I'm going to bring every single one up close for you to see. I have some limited editions here, of course. While you're there, you've got to get what is, you can't get again. So of these 6 dolls, I got 2 of the Disney Epcot Flower and Garden dolls. So these ones were only up until, I think the Flower and Garden Festival finishes sometime in May, end of May. I'm not too sure. I'll have the date around the bottom there. So these 2 here, and one of them was my first pick, and she is unbelievably beautiful. And then I have 2, of course, because I was in Disney during the 50th anniversary, 2 of the 50th anniversary dolls, which obviously it's not going to be a 50th anniversary there again, so those 2 limited editions. And then a limited edition, though I consider her more standard because she looks like the normal Rapunzel, Easter 2022 Rapunzel. And something which I got and I immediately regretted, there was very few regrets I had on my trip of things I didn't get, but I'll explain when I get to it. So I'm going to start off with the doll I saw and was like, oh my lord, she's beautiful. This one is the Epcot Flower and Garden 2022 Mary Poppins limited edition, so exclusive to that time. Do I open it here? How to get her out of a bag. Like I said, I've been waiting to open these. This is why I did not have a video last week, because I was waiting for New Zealand to freshen up a bit. I'm hoping my solar ray thing that basically gives me a tan while I'm sitting under it light is going to be enough for you ladies to see me well and the dolls well, and like I said, after I present each doll I will bring them up close to talk about them, because there's no point in me holding out a doll here and telling you how beautiful she is, but you can see me opening her. My favorite doll combo is blue eyes and brunette hair. It is actually a rare combination. You generally see brown hair with either green eyes or brunette eyes. So when I get brown hair with blue eyes, I go absolutely gaga. You can see the fabric. Oh my goodness. And they have all that precious moments face. But let's get her out, and there is a carousel in here, which I'm going to deal with. Start spreading out this dress, which has been squished in that bag. Look at that fluff. Oh my god, this fabric. I want this fabric for a smart doll dress. I'm not going to take off the tag because of it being a limited edition. I want that to stay on for display purposes. And her little bonnet up here. Now, I missed a trick before I went. Apparently the artist Linda Rick had been in, I think it's Linda Rick, yeah, had been in signing dolls like a couple of weeks before I arrived, so I missed a trick, but that's okay. I still got the beautiful dolls. Isn't she amazing? Look at how beautiful she is. Look at this outfit. And then on top of all this, the shoes are very standard. I'm not showing the shoes. I'll show them when I bring them up, but the shoes are pretty standard doll shoes. On top of all this, she has a matching parasol in the same fabric. Whoops. Oh, I did that a bit fast. It's not broken. One of the pegs went just out because I went, boop. Let me put that peg betting in. There we go. Whoop. There we go. Look at that. So this is Mary Poppins in precious moment form. And this parasol is BJD size. There may be times, Mary Poppins, when you just cannot fly away with your parasol, because I will be using it for my other dolls. So with a little bit of elastic band, I can get her to hold that just behind herself. There is a beautiful bow. It looks like it's all held together with Velcro at the back. And the underskirt is just elastic. And then we have some white undies and standard doll shoes. But I mean, let's bring her up and have a look up close. She is just, with her hairstyling, with her look, so innocent. Let's have a look up close. Okay, I'm up close. If I'm too loud, turn me down. Just look at this face. It is so classic Precious Moments. She has a fringe with a little sides at the side. Oh gosh, I'm trying to tendrils. That's what my daughter and I call them, because my daughter has tendrils that come off the side sometimes with her styles. We call them tendrils that go off to the side. Her hair is done up in a twist, so it's actually long like Mary's Poppins, but it's done up in a twist. I don't want to mess with the bonnet too much because she is going to be on display, as she is a new doll and I love her so much. And just check out this dress. Look how poofy this dress is. I'll move the parasol to the back there. There is pink ribbons pulling up each side of this cream. It's almost cream to a light yellow. You know when you whip the cream too much and it starts going a yellow, like that off yellow, very off yellow. Up here we have another layer, which is a cream here, and then we have our underskirt, our petticoat there. Now, as I said, the shoes are very, very standard, but you can see here they come attached with their Once Upon a Time Precious Moments dolls, Linda Rick, the doll maker at Disney, Epcot Flower and Garden 2022 Mary Poppins. Now, there may be resellers on eBay. I honestly haven't seen what sort of market there is on eBay for these. It doesn't really matter to me because I'm not interested in selling them, but to me, especially with that parasol, these dolls are beautiful. Let's have a look at the next one. I'm so excited. Okay, so I'm back down here. Just before I show the next one, who was my second pick, you can get stands. They actually have stands there for sale with the dollies, so that, which I think is fantastic, because what are you going to do with these dolls other than display them? They are so pretty and such a talking point. I just love the outfits. I'm giddy. I'm giddy, I am. Just because I didn't know that these dolls existed, and when I saw them, honestly, my best friend, he knew I was having trouble picking because I only went to pick 2. I thought, if I've got 2 in my collection, there's something I can mark off my list of having every doll type in the world. But when I got in there were so many pretty ones, I just could not pick. So let's put her hand up just for now to see if I can hold that up. Look at that. You put her in straight into the cabinet. So I'm going to put her off to the side there. There's my beautiful little Mary Poppins. Make sure I'm putting her right. There we go. Don't fall, darling. So then, of course, one of my favorite Disney princesses is Tiana, and they had her in the 2022 Epcot Flower and Garden Festival colors, and I just had to have her. Tiana is one of my favorite princesses because she's a go-getter. She's somebody who basically sees a problem, sees a want, I should say, or a need, and basically works towards it, sort of thing. That's her whole deal. And I think rather than being ditzy or ever so Mary Sue, she is a girl that goes out there and does the hard yards, you know. This whole thing. So I have a lot of respect for Tiana, and as such I have a lot of Tiana dolls behind my magic curtain over there. And I was undecided whether I got her in the 50th anniversary or the flower dress, but the flower dress is my favorite out of all the dolls. They're just so stunning. This cream dress with the pink that I was like, no, Tiana has to be my second flower and Epcot pearl. Here she is. Oh my goodness gracious me. So her hair is up in a little bun, which, oh, do I want to take that off? No, for display purposes it looks silly if she's got a bun on. I don't like dolls looking like they're not loved, you know. That's why I can't stand people that keep dolls in boxes. Well, I can't, not that I can't stand the people, I don't understand them. Why would you have something so pretty and then keep it in a box? What is the point of having a doll if you cannot touch it and love it and appreciate it? And her dress is so different, even though it's the same material. Look at this. I would consider this more of a classic, like classic old style dress, whereas her is more of a modern take, and it has, because you know she's the frog, she turns into a frog with the swamp and stuff, with the lilies of the pond take on the neckline here. I love the little detail, the thought into the Disney princess. And it is a modern style. But, of course, it comes with the parasol. Look how beautiful she is. Did Mary Poppins have a... No, she had mesh around her neck. So she's got a little pearl necklace as well. And she has a flower in her hair that's very... Wow, they've color matched it really well. It is almost... I was going to say, it's very much like the color of the roses. It is exactly the color of the roses. And there is a little rose down here, so everything matches. It's just gorgeous. Because I didn't know anything about them, and as soon as I saw them in that video and was like, how do I not know about this? There was very, very little information, even on YouTube, of people that went into there. I tried to take a few photos. I'll put some photos up on the community feed when I can, of all the different types. Look at that. Isn't she beautiful? And just the difference in the dresses. If they had all been the same dress, I would still have been like, oh my goodness, they're stunning. But the fact that each Disney princess and character there was thought about who they are, their story, their timeline, fantastic work by the artist. Beautiful. Let's bring you up, sweetie, and have a look up close. Here we have the classic Precious Moments face again. So innocent, so childlike, so beautiful. There is it's almost like a hibiscus flower, isn't it? Or like a Christmas flower rather than a rose, which is a little strange considering all the work put into the color matching with the flowers, and then to have something which isn't a rose. I think a rose would have been a better match there, but maybe it wasn't on hand because they do have a rose in here. Maybe they didn't have a big enough rose. Still, not complaining too much. And then this neckline with the pearls at the background. It's like a lily with the lily flower. Oh my goodness. So just, I love her dress just so much. And like I said, as opposed to the Mary Poppins very older style sort of dress, we have a more modern take on it. We have the big bow at the back, and everything is connected with Velcro, of course. And then how many layers to this one? So we have the overdress with the split at the front. We then have, unlike the other one where it's the flowers on top and the cream underneath, this one, the plain cream is on top and then the flowers underneath and then your petticoat underneath. Same very ordinary shoes. Now they are standard doll articulation, so just the 5 points of the head, the shoulder and the legs, but that doesn't matter to me. The main thing is they're going to look stunning on display. And then of course she also comes with her own little parasol here to display with her in matching colors. So unbelievably adorable. I love her so much. Let's get on to the 50th anniversaries. Okay, both my girls up. I just staring at them and I'm like, yay! I was so happy. It was a lady who's doing Disney shopping, and my friend, he just loves to watch the shopping videos because he always, whenever we go on holiday, he wants me to have everything. And so I have to plan my holiday and make sure that there's things that I want at each event, or he gets quite upset. I don't complain. I love things. I am a materialistic girl, much like Madonna was saying about. Now, for these ones, these are in the 50th anniversary Disney colors, which is, of course, the big thing going on. Well, it was in April when we were there, which is the blues and golds. So, for that one, when I got to it, I knew that I wanted Belle. Honestly, Belle was the most stunning out of all the dolls there in the with the 50th anniversary dress. All the other dresses were very cute and tailored to their princess and their style, but there was something with Belle, with her hair and her long, beautiful, puffy dress, that she just stood out. She stood out. But saying that, and I am not a Tinkerbell fan. I'm not a huge Tinkerbell fan. There was my eyes kept on being drawn to Tinkerbell with her wings. So I'll give a bit story of what happened with Tinkerbell, because Tinkerbell wasn't selected originally, but Belle most definitely did. So as I said, I only came to select 2 dolls, and that proved to be very difficult. So my friend said, get whatever you want. So I picked 4 dolls, and then we'll get on to how I ended up with 6 dolls. So this is Belle. Look at the sparkle, the glitter, and you can see her hair all in curls up in a net. Now, I was with a lovely girl and her partner there, Stacey and Michael, friends of ours from Georgia, and Belle is Stacey's favorite, and my goodness, I'm glad. So I got to show how beautiful Belle was. Couldn't give her Belle because then I wouldn't have my dolly, but I got to show her Belle. Look at that hair. Let's get that hair unflat, not scrunched so I'm making a mess, but just look at the detail and those curls and that setting, and it's not heavily set. One thing I'll say is this is not heavily set like, you know, Barbie hair, where it's so much, it feels like you're crunching like a piece of paper or something, you know. It is just set, and there is a little tiara at the top and the top knot. That's beautiful. And if you're into the very chestnut colors with the brown eyes, of course that's Belle. But then let's fluff up this dress. Oh my goodness, it's like Mary Poppins dress in the style, but it has more ribbons, more glitter, more fluff basically. And look at this across the shoulder design with this bow here, because in Belle, I think the iconic dress is of course the yellow dress across her shoulders, the off shoulder. Oh my goodness. So again, following the character style. So it doesn't come with a parasol, and on here it says 50th anniversary Belle. She has earrings. I just noticed that she has earrings. Mary Poppins, do you have little pink earrings in? I don't think you do. No, but Belle has little earrings. Well, look up close at all the details. How stunning is this? And like I said, if you're not there or buying them online, you're not going to get these again. I talked to the lady at the shop and she said, nope, once these events are over, these ones are gone. So they're limited edition. Let's bring her up and have a look. Here is her face. Just the innocence and the precious moment. Like I said, I have a lot of porcelain precious moment figurines, which is what I associate the brand with. Not really with dolls, though I do know there have been dolls. I'm fairly certain I actually have some other sort of doll, but definitely not in this size, and definitely not a brand that I would have ever associated with dolls. Those little earrings. And then of course this across the shoulder reminds me, if this bow here across the shoulders reminds me of Belle's like yellow dress. If it had been a bit further down and off the shoulder, it would have been even more iconic. Little tiara up in the hair, top here, and then the thing that sold me on her. Look at that mess of curls with a beautiful blow. There seems to be bows seem to be the thing at the back, and that's all of course with Velcro tied in. So she has her sparkly mess dress with a million little bows, all gathering it up as you go around, and then this very elegant ball gown style here, like the edge of a scallop going around here. So pretty. But the colors, I think they chose so well with the 50th anniversary colors. This deep blue with gold is just stunning, and she is beautiful, and I am so glad I have her. Okay, so with Tinkerbell, she wasn't in the first 4 choices while I was there the original time. I had picked my 4 and then walked off. And my friend, while I was walking off, was like, why don't you want this one? Why do you want this one? Why do you want, blah, 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 blah. Why? There's so many dolls. Make sure you grab everything that you want. And I was like, no, I've already got 2 more than I want. I don't want the whole suitcase to be full of dolls. What a lie. I want my entire suitcase to be full of dolls, but you know, I was trying to be good. Anyway, I walked away and I said, oh look, because he kept on going on. Even while we were walking away, he kept on going on and on and on and on and on. And I think he was impressed actually with them as well. The size of them was a lot bigger than we thought they would be. With the fact that we'd heard so little about them and knew nothing of them at Disney. And basically I said, well, there kind of was this Tinkerbell, and I'm not a Tinkerbell fan, but she was really, my eyes kept on being drawn to her, and I didn't know if I wanted her or not. I definitely wanted Belle, so I don't know, it doesn't matter. Anyway, he was like, all right, we're turning around, we're going back and getting another 2. So that's how Tinkerbell. Now, as I said, I'm not the biggest Tinkerbell fan. I think she's a bit of a spoilt brat character. I like her character because of that. There needs to be more characters like that. But yeah, I've always thought, I know quite a few Tinkerbell fans, and I've always thought, of all the characters you can choose, why would you like Tinkerbell? But the same thing with mermaids with me, with Ariel. I've always liked dolls. It's like my smart dolls. I like them to be people, and people in the real world, which is why my smart doll Zombie and my space alien warrior princess Celeste don't exist in my smart doll world, basically, because zombies ain't real. At least not at the moment, they ain't real. Maybe in the future we'll have to see what happens. But there is something about her that keeps on drawing. Even now, I'm drawn to her look. There's just, I don't know whether it's the innocence and the fairy with it. Have a look and see what you think. I know there's a lot of people out there that love Tinkerbell. So she's got a wand. Her hair is done up in a little top knot here. She's got a little ribbon around that with flowers. All, of course, in the 50th anniversary colors. Her wings there. So those are attached. Those are attached to via Velcro to the back. Her little dress is your standard little Tinkerbell green dress. You know, it's all done up with Velcro at the desk back on the Disney dolls. I actually had some. I think I still do have some. I know I gave some away. I gave some of my Tinkerbells away. And then these little ribbons down to, now she has a material shoe, which is interesting because all the others have a standard shoe. Belle has gold shoes, but the standard plastic gold shoe. So I think it's because you can see it, which makes sense. You're not going to see the dolls on the shoes on these dolls, but because you can see Tinkerbell's shoes, they've made a little bit of an extra effort to make sure it looks as if it's been designed too. Very cute. I don't know if it's her hairstyle or her dress or just her overall look, but there is something that was different from all the other dolls that I picked that just keeps drawing me to her. She's so cute. Let's bring her up and have a look. Okay, here she is. Here's her little piece up top in her hair with her top knot and little gold flowers and things. She's very cute. I think these colors, if Tinkerbell was actually these blue and golds, I think I would like Tinkerbell a lot more. And then her little ties around her legs, much like ballerina shoes going up. So she has the blue and mesh the mesh sparkle was on the bottom on her with the blue material, and then mesh sparkle on the top as well, all tied together. Now everything is done in Velcro at the back, so even the wings. That's the wings at the back. She's very, very cute. Out of all of them, I think she's the most childlike. You know, the other ones are childlike, but they're trying to be grown-ups, basically. But she certainly keeps her childlike innocence with her. So cute. Okay, so the fifth doll, I believe when he said to pick another two, because I got Tinkerbell, I believe she was my last pick. But I picked her because I was there. It was Easter time, basically. And I was like, my daughter, Rapunzel, is her favorite princess. And when she was younger, you know, Rapunzel everything. We had all the Rapunzel dolls. We had all the Rapunzel collector edition dolls. We had the Rapunzel limited edition dresses. Like, it was everywhere, Rapunzel. She was Rapunzel, you know. As every girl was Anna and Elsa when that movie came out. So I wanted to get a Rapunzel then. Now, she is the Easter edition. Unfortunately, because she didn't have ears on like all the other Easter dolls, and I couldn't understand it. So I said to the lady, I want Rapunzel, but why does every Easter princess have ears except her? I don't want her if she hasn't got Easter ears. Otherwise, she's just Rapunzel. I'm sure there's a tiny bit of a difference in the outfit, but I was just being a fussy bit, basically. But all the other princesses had ears. So she actually opened up the packet and put ears on her for me. But while this happened, unfortunately, the tag got ripped, so it doesn't but the fortunate thing is it doesn't have Rapunzel Easter edition on this one. She was down with the Easter dolls, so I assume it's her. But yes, so she opened her up and she put Easter eggs on for me. Now it doesn't matter too much for me, as this will be something that I will be gifting into my daughter's Rapunzel collection, basically. Look at the hair. The lovely long hair. So maybe this is just a Rapunzel doll that they had down in the Easter edition because they had sold out all of the Rapunzels, but I wanted the Easter rabbit ears and I was there. Her dress is very, very similar to the stand one. Still incredibly, incredibly cute. So this one is more for my daughter than myself, but look at her. How adorable, and I'm so glad. I was insistent on the ears. I don't think they wanted to put the ears on her, but I was insistent. Every other Easter one has ears. I don't want her unless she has the ears. Poor lady. I was being nice, and she was very, very lovely. She was very, very lovely. I was just being so fussy because otherwise it's like, well, I'm getting the Easter edition one and I want a Rapunzel. I want the Easter edition Rapunzel. She's actually got lots of purple glitter on her face, so the glitter on her dress is very fine, and it's on my gloves as well. It's that stuff you can never get away with forever unless you vacuum 10 times. Let's have a look at her up close. She's so cute. I had to get a Rapunzel as she was the additional for my daughter. So here she is, Easter Rapunzel. I'm just going to pull her tag off and put her in my daughter's collection. Little purple flowers to match her there. Those green eyes and innocent face, and that hair that goes on forever. In the braided style like Rapunzel gets in the movie. Look at this dress. It's all sparkles. All gorgeous, and Rapunzel's signature color of purple. She has a grey with purple tint flower in the middle here, and then it's a light purple rather than more the pink. Quite often I find Rapunzels with pink in them, but this is more a light purple with more of the glitter. How cute. Underneath you have the petticoat, and her shoes are sprayed purple to go with all her theme. So technically, like I said, I don't think this is the Rapunzel Easter 2022 2022 doll. It's more they were sold out of Rapunzel Easter 22, and we just made a bit of a makeshift one and stole ears off another doll so I could have her. But she's cute all the same, and I know that Astra will love her. So let's get on to my last choice. So I'm in Disneyland, right, and I'm buying all these beautiful artist dolls. How could I leave behind Minnie Mouse? I couldn't. She is so incredibly cute. She was up the top with a Mickey, and my best friend Matt said, what about the Mickey? Look, they're up there together. You're going to get the Minnie, go get the Mickey so they're a pair. No, I don't need it. I regret it so much. I wish I'd got the Mickey. I am not a boy doll collector. I'm very, very resistant to boy dolls. They're always a last pick pretty much for me. And I regret it, which is saying something considering it takes a lot for me to pick a boy over a girl. I wish I'd got the Minnie and the Mickey so I could put them together, be like, this is our happy place, which is a thing between me and my best friend. They have done her nose in a little black nose here. She has a very standard Minnie Mouse red dress with white polka dots. Of course, the bow at the back seems to be a bit of the thing with these precious moment Disney dolls. And then she has black, basically a black bodysuit on. So her black bodysuit goes right from her wristlets here down to her ankle, done up. I can't see the Velcro with it at the back. Maybe it's just a stretch pull over bodysuit. And then her hair is all done in this fluff, this black fluff with these pig ears with, of course, Minnie's bow at the top, because you cannot have Minnie without having a bow. Oh my goodness. Little white gloves, yellow shoes on her. She is incredibly, incredibly cute. I love her so much. And as much as I love all the dolls, and Mary Poppins is probably my favorite in looks with the dress and the, you know, and just the way it's made, etc. This one is one that's quite close to my heart because we were in Disney and Minnie is a thing for me. There was also a Stitch one. I'm hoping Matt he doesn't really watch my videos, but if he found out that I passed up a Stitch Precious Moments doll, he would probably give me a bit of a... because Stitch is my favorite Disney character. He'll probably give me a bit of an ear bashing as to why I didn't pick it up or why I left it behind, etc. But Minnie is good enough. Matt, if you're watching this, it's Minnie. They've spelled it Minney. I'll bring it up for forever. I left her to last just because she's that cute. Honestly, for the price of them, for the size of them, for the fact that you can get these beautiful limited edition dolls that you can't get anywhere else, why would you leave one behind if you're a Disney collector? I'll bring her up. Let's have a look. How cute is she? Honestly, she is going to be the most fun to photograph, I think, and to display, because you can instantly recognize her as Minnie Mouse. Look at here, Minnie forever. How cute. I'm going to leave that tag on. The little big yellow shoes, I should say, rather than little yellow shoes, the black bodysuit and the classic dress with the bow at the back. To me, she screams Disney, she screams collectible, she screams precious moments. She is a fantastic merge of the two brands. Probably more so than all of these dolls here. I find her the best brand merge. And I cannot believe that this little side shop was so off the side and so easy to miss. So that's all of my girls that my best friend treated me to when we were at Disney Epcot. I enjoyed the dolls more than I enjoyed the food. Even though the food was good, the frushi. Oh my goodness, we have spoken about the frushi so much. We want more frushi. I wish I knew how to make it. It was definitely, for me, it was the dollies. I mean, I love good food, but I love dollies more. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know there are a couple of you who said that you can't wait for me to open the Precious Moments dolls. I was waiting for a clear sunny day to get the best effect. I hope you can see the dolls well, and that they were displayed correctly. When I always try and bring my dolls up to the front to show them. If you're looking for one of these festival dolls, I don't know how long it's going on for, if it's already finished, I'm sorry, but if it's still on and you just need one of these dolls, head down to Epcot and, you know, just get on a plane and fly across the world and, you know, casually walk into Disney being like, yeah, I came here for a doll. They'll think you're crazy like me. But I hope you enjoyed it. Be good to each other and be good to yourself. See you in the next video. Bye bye.